Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, to part 4 of Clive Barker's HELLRAISER, Pursuit of the Flesh. This is a series ongoing here on the channel where I release an episode every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Down below you will find part 1, so please do check it out if you have missed it. If you are new here and you don't want to miss out on these things, then please do hit the bell notification icon next to subscribe and click notify all. With that being said, let's dive right into it. We open where we left off, the taxi suspended in the air with hooks and chains keeping it there. Edgar on the floor, blood on a stretcher, police, firemen, sirens, and the box on the bridge floor. A watcher looks on behind a gate. We don't know who this person is. They've grabbed the box. It's in their hands. They're running, darting through the subway. As we see them jump and dodge a train, we see that they are barefoot. Is this a homeless person, perhaps? We see them run into a door. No, it's not a door. It's a hole in a wall. And there, splashing into the darkness, they run, not aware of what horrors they carry. We see a massive burning fire. It's an underground village. Not so homeless. He's surrounded by many others. Women, man on the floor. There goes the prince, with treasures for the king. I found something, Papa. We see this king, a man sat on a throne, with a crown. Outstretched in the man's hands towards this king is the lament configuration. Edgar on a slab, chest stitched back up. Can you identify this man? That's him. Let the record show. The victim was identified as Edgar Boyle, male, 41 years of age. I'm sorry for your loss, Miss Cotton. I'll give you a moment. His personal effects are on the table. It's Edgar and Kirsty Cotton. There, on the table, a box, a wallet, some keys and a phone. Kirsty Cotton picks the box up. It's a ring. It's the ring that Edgar had wanted to use to propose. I owe you so many answers, Edgar, but only one that matters. She puts it on her finger. Yes. A rooftop. The harrowers have gathered. I need you all to go, Kirsty says. We're not going to leave you now, not in your grief. Sometimes, Bethany, grief requires space. Except that's not why she wants us to leave, is it, Kirsty? The box did this, but the officers said they found nothing at the scene. Christ, woman, give yourself a moment to be human. Which leaves only 2 questions. Bethany chimes in. Where's the box and what else? Edgar was a target. So the what else is who else? Who gave it to him? Bethany chimes in once more. You mean like you used to? Listen, I warned you, each of you. That mysterious note about the carousel, now this. We're being led into the darkness by shadows. Enough, Kirsty says sternly. Being human, Marcus, doesn't help against an inhuman enemy. And Alex, the dark is where the demons are. So I need you to find that facilitator, the servant. I'll search for the box alone. This used to be about saving people, Kirsty, not revenge. Best not to fool ourselves. This has always been about revenge. Kirsty walks off to the door on the rooftop. So, how the hell do we find whoever passed Edgar the box when our solitary witness is dead? I think I know a way, Alex says. Kirsty at the bottom of the bridge, where the box had fallen. This is where you died, but where did I die and when? Was it with Frank in the attic, or wrapped in the folds of Julia's skin, with my hands pressed into the flesh of my father? Too damn angry, too damn weary, too damn guilty. Fallen so far from so high, like you must have fallen. she says, noticing the indentation on the floor where the lament configuration had last rested. She sees the door, the gate. Hello? Hello? We're back in the underground village. The prince speaks to his king. What is it, Papa? Is it broken? Decades living underground. I reckon the difference between the dark and the darkness. This is a thing of great power, my boy. Take this away from here. Cast it in the water, in the fire. Bury it deeper than even we have buried ourselves, he says as he throws the lament configuration away. And there in the village, they're monitoring the tunnels. Hello? Hello? Somebody's in the tunnels. What have you brought here, son? And who in search of it? Marcus is now at the hospital, the mortuary, in fact. Make no mistake, this is a desecration. Kirsty wouldn't approve. Alex is with him. Kirsty's not here. The cotton woman asked for the chaplain to bless the body. Unusual, I know, but I'll allow it. Would you give us a minute? Yeah, of course, Doctor. I'll be outside. It disturbs me that you thought far enough ahead to bring this. Now, what is it exactly? This is old school harrower tech, salvaged from the mystic days. You're a man of faith, more spiritually connected. These should work for you. I have faith in many things, all of which tell me this is wrong, Marcus says as he's looking at two contraptions, two masks, presumably to commune with Edgar. He puts one mask with needles jammed into Edgar's eyes and presses it into his face. Once done, Marcus raises the other mask to his head and sees through the mystic glasses. He sees Kirsty. He sees Pinhead. He sees Samuel. The dream sea and the storied tree. Edgar. His sermon. I saw his face, Alex. I have his name. Then let's go hunting. Mission completed. They now go off in search of Samuel. Kirsty is back down in the tunnels. Somebody, anybody, I'm looking for a puzzle box. Run, boy, and give the woman her sought-after damnation. But whatever occurs, you mustn't... And he clicks it into place. No! Damn you, no! Papa, what's happening? He says, as hooks and chains come out of the darkness, and they lash everyone into the abyss. The king, realizing he's about to die, Atticus, I love... Papa! And he's split in half. Ah, such subterranean suffering. I feel almost at home. A father's hands to dig the earth, to plough, to provide, to carve a life beneath the ceaseless churn of an uncaring city. And yet you bring him death. Oh, how innocent, the sins of the son. Come, boy, the box was opened by your hand as well. Pinhead and the Cenobites are here. Atticus, the prince, is running. Help! Somebody help me! He says, as chains start to lock him in. Kirsty, back in the tunnels. Hello? Anybody? Is there somebody? Help me! Help me! Help me! She hears coming down through the tunnel pipes. And a chain comes up against her. She knows where to go. I'm coming, she says as she runs. Throw me the box, she says as she finds Atticus, a train about to approach. And there, from out of the darkness, chains whip across. The train still moving with such speed, great force, the chains imbued with dark forces. They don't break, they don't move. And as they don't move, they rip and tear through the train as if it was your flesh. And inside the train, innocent, carnage, bodies, limbs, blood, guts everywhere. The emergency brakes on the train come on. It starts to grind to a halt. Hot, hot fire. And as it smashes into the side of the subway, It burns and it blazes. The top of the train comes off like a tin of sardines. And inside, not fish, but flesh. Kirsty starts to walk through. Sees a corpse, a body. Someone clinging to life. When you get to heaven, if heaven exists, tell them to count your death against me, alongside the others. Sorry doesn't buy salvation, and hell is only ever defeated by the damned, but tell them I tried. Kirsty races back after Atticus. Wait, kid, come back. That box belongs to me, she says as she turns the corner, stopping in her tracks. Now we see why she stopped. You, Pinhead says, standing there gloriously. Atticus in chains, the box between them. Such a fitting reunion, is it not? Here amongst the muck and filth. Oh, how I've missed you, Kirsty Cotton. It's okay, kid. I won't let him hurt you. Nobody else dies today, I promise. Still pretending, are we? That your quest is one of caring, your search one of sympathy. You murdered my fiancé, my family, my friends. History might bear otherwise. I've taken much from you, Kirsty, but never a life. Except my own. 25 years I've sought to destroy you. 25 ruined years of sorrow and despair. 25 years to bring the dead the vengeance they're owed. Come now, let there be no lies between us. To the demons their deceit, to the humans their hubris. But we are neither. We are greater. I know obsession. The box is its object. And before me now the faces of your father and your lover are forgotten. Your rage, your revenge cast aside, exposing only fear, a petulant question like the beating of blood, the resonance of drums. What question? Who am I without the box? Pinhead continues his speech. For 25 years you've hunted hell, there all along, never having left it in the first place. Were you looking for me, Kirsty Cotton, or the doorway back? The next time I see you, demon, I'll kill you. Then I will embrace you for the killer you've become. Pinhead exclaims as he kneels down, picking up the box. I've such plans for you, and when I do see you next, and quite soon, I imagine, stripped and standing on the edge of oblivion, I shall offer you either my life or yours. There is salvation for you yet, Kirsty Cotton, and for me, Pinhead says as he disappears, relinquishing his chains on Atticus, and he falls into Kirsty's arms. It's okay. It's safe now. He killed Papa. He killed my father. And mine, love. And mine. Atticus gets up. I should get back, see about survivors, bury the dead where they belong. My father was a leader. He would want me to lead. Atticus says as he walks off. No, please, come back with me. Back to the surface. Thank you, ma'am, but maybe, just maybe I should have let him take me. So much better than this. Kirsty Cotton comes back up to the subway, walking off. Onlookers, is she okay? What happened? What's going on? And she walks off, into the night, into the city. Hours later, she's having a coffee in a diner and a phone beeps. New message. It's a photo. It's her friends, Alex, Marcus, Bethany. Bring the box. To be continued.